Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Wildberry and Ube candle from Bath & Body Works. The notes on this read fresh wildberries, purple ube, and creamy vanilla. Yeah, so I love this candle. It's just kind of really similar to your pb&j ice creams and Wildberry jam donut kind of candles, which was pretty much like what the Happy Hanukkah candle was too. So kind of redundant, but I love that type of fragrance. I'm really enjoying this one. So yeah, so ube is supposed to be a purple yam from the Philippines, and it's kind of similar to a taro, but supposed to be sweeter and fluffier. And I have no experience consuming ube, but I do have experience with like taro flavored things, such as like taro milk tea or taro bubble tea, and it's kind of like that, so I enjoy it. But in any case, what does it smell like? It's just another one of those variations of those like pb&j ice cream type of fragrances where you get like a little bit of like a berry jam, berry action that you get from the, I guess, fresh wild berries that are in here. Usually it's just kind of like a raspberry type of fragrance. But then it's mixed with like it's kind of like bakery and starchy. And so it kind of comes off like it could be like, some kind of bakery item or like a donut or, some kind of pastry or some like extra, like a peanut buttery kind of nuttiness. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's just, I guess that is what the ube is supposed to give, and it gives it like this kind of extra depth to the sort of wildberry jam type of fragrance that we're used to. And it kind of smells like it could be a donut, but I guess it could be a ube as well in the sense that it is starchy. It gives like a texture to it that gives it, I guess, something that seems a little bit like potato-y or I guess savory in some way, but like there's still like plenty of the sweetness from the wildberry and the vanilla that it's like not off-putting by any means in like a traditional like potato kind of way. I don't know, it's just kind of like if this didn't say ube on it, I don't think I would ever in a million years go there, but because it's named that, I can kind of envision it being kind of like a taro milk tea as well. So yeah, I don't know, but it just kind of all in all, it kind of just smells like a different variation of those like PB&J ice cream type of fragrances, where the ube gives it like this starchy, almost like powdery quality that you get from like a yeastiness of like a donut or something like that. It's nowhere near as bakery and like heavily donutty as a Happy Hanukkah candle, but it just kind of has a similarity to that. But I also like, I can imagine it being like a taro milk tea in the sense that you get like a little bit of that sort of like taro, like sweet potato yam type of like fragrance or flavor to it, mixed with a little bit of sweetness from the berry and the vanilla, and so there's like a little bit of a creaminess to it as well. But then because there is like a bakery component in here, it also has like slight like brown sugar feel to it that is comparable to like, let's say, brown sugar boba, like the pearls that you get in the actual taro milk tea. So I don't know, it's just kind of like marketing or naming at this point, but all in all, it is delicious. It kind of just smells like another variation of those like PB&J, type of fragrances that we get from them. And I like it. I think this one's probably the most like, I guess, it's not as unique as pb&j, which had that weird like kind of mahogany apple perfumey cologne quality to it, mixed with that like honey note in there as well. So it's not as out there and crazy as the original pb&j, but similar to pb&j ice cream, and then still kind of unique in the sense that you get that sort of like yummy type of quality from the ube in here, and that mixed with sort of the brown sugar evokes like a sort of taro milk tea or a brown sugar boba vibe to it that I enjoy. I don't know. All in all, it's delicious and scrumptious. It is not a repackage, in my opinion, of any of the other ones we've had before, but still very, very similar to it. But I enjoy it. So that's pretty much all I can say about this. Let me go into performance. This is a third or fourth burn, and it has the thick rope-like wicks that are super massive, so it's like absolute crazy. I trimmed them to small nubs, and it still soots like crazy. I fear this is one of those where like it's super hot and heavy in the beginning and soots a lot, but then in the mid-range point, it starts numbing out, and the soot goes inwards and turns black and nasty, and the fragrance will probably start smelling tarnished, very much like how Wildberry Jam Donut tends to do. Yeah, so I fear that will happen, but right now it's just a really sooty hot burn. As for the throw, I would say like once again in the medium 6 to 7 range, not like the strongest like berry waffle cone out there, but I can smell it no issues and no problem, so I enjoy that. Overall, super delicious. I enjoyed the hand soap as well. It's just like a different, interesting, I guess a slightly exotic take on their like sort of the PB&J ice cream, Wildberry jam donut type of fragrance, and I'm not mad at it. Will I Purchase another one? I don't know. I just like at this point I feel like I have so many of these type of fragrances. I would consider, I wouldn't rule it out, but it's not quite as like a must get as like the Happy Hanukkah one, which just has more emphasis on that bakeryness that I really enjoy. But still enjoy the uniqueness of this. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.